Yeah, good idea, brainstorming. But I'm watching it anyway, and I see this little video on the front page. I need you to skip over those, but this one said the most terrifying video you've ever seen with some white guy. So I thought, what the hell? And it's basically the whole video about global warming, which technically wasn't that terrifying to me, because that thought had already occurred in my mind. The whole global warming, I had already known about the whole global warming thing, so it wasn't really so much just shock value, which I think he was going with, so much at the facts. I mean, it was scary, because basically he did what everyone else has been ignoring to do, and condensed all the facts into simple little cubes for even the world's dumbest moron to figure out. And if you've seen it, great. If you haven't, then I'm gonna pretend I have 4 boxes here, which I won't because I'm too damn lazy to draw 4 boxes. Do I have a pen? Hold on. Never have a fucking pen. Ow, fuck. Yeah. Okay. Pretend this. Ew, fuck. Pizza plate. Four squares. God, I hope you can see that, because I'm not doing anything else other than that. But anyway, the point is, the 4 squares, basically the 4 squares of what could happen. Bad, good, you know? Like, this was the extreme good, that was the extreme good one, that was the extreme bad one, these two were S, okay? Basically, the extreme good one was, we didn't take any action, but it was good, because no shit went down, you know? That was good. The really bad one was, we didn't do shit, we should have done shit, bad shit went down. These were, we didn't do anything, there was no need, whole bunch of economic data, nothing new for us, for America. Just a lot more. I do photography, so the fuck do I care about money? I ain't ever gonna see it. This one was one of the best ones they had, actually. You didn't do anything because you didn't need to. Global warming didn't turn out to be such a big deal. All that gorgeous stuff, wrong. Anyway, the point being, I'm probably gonna need that later. The point being, while I was listening to that, I thought, makes a good point. And it reminded me of an old theory I had, which I had called the reset theory. And the original theory was that eventually we would get to a point in society that something would go to such an extreme and blow off all these tension points and just send them skyrocketing to bad news land. Like, the war in Iraq is actually a pretty good example. When I first heard of that, I thought that was going to be it. And basically what that was going to do was escalate all the other tensions of the economic, with the oil, with the society. We finally have enough of government for belts. Basically what it would do is be the final straw that breaks the camel's back, and a whole bunch of shit would happen at once. And whoever left, because there's probably why there would be some group left, and that because there was such a small group left, and that they would rely basically on reverting back to nomads such as cavemen, like all that time, that would allow the earth time to heal itself from the extreme lack thereof of pollution and stuff like that. And so basically we would continue. It would be like we could get to this one point and then we just get pushed back like cavemen or like Jerusalem camel nomad shit, and then it'd start over. Now what he said makes more sense, and basically I've realized that if that reset thing was to occur, it has to occur before his. Like, the reset theory is still sound, but if it occurs, it has to occur before one of those, well, if the really good one occurs, we don't need to worry about that. But if one of the bad ones occur, like, shit, I knew what I needed again. Which side was, alright, pretend, good, bad, okay? Good, bad. Alright, ow, fuck. If the good one happened there, doesn't matter, reset theory's moot. If that one happened with the financial crippling destruction, but we didn't have to do the financial crippling destruction, reset theory is still sound. We just have more time. The Iraqi war, the global change, not one of the factors that are going to set it off. So, theory doesn't count, doesn't matter, because, at least for a long time, smaller window of time, a pretty long time also. These two, if we don't do shit, if we do shit, and it was good for we need to do shit, then that would also expand the window. But depending on how well we do shit, it depends on how long that window would be. You know, if we do shit and prevent it, and it continues to go, then the reset theory would never happen. Or unless other factors became so high that they would set us off other aspects. If we just prevent this one catastrophe and then let it build up again, then it's just, you know, prolonging the inevitable. And the one down here, that's the killer. That's the sandstorm, that's the firestorm, that's the storms of blood raining down upon the land, fire springing forth from your TVs, internet becoming pointless. Oh shit, that's too late. Well, the point being, if that one occurs, we're dead. Or nomads for a long time. Like, the point is, that one, we had to have two ways of it going down, broadly. You know, I don't get in details because it's too much work. But the first one is, it's one big cataclysmic event that happens all at once, combine all the ones, like end of the world, whoosh, and whatever left picks up the pieces. Kind of like a reset theory to the extreme. Whereas mine is a tad more natural and wouldn't be as deadly. This one would be basically like, just drop bombs all over the earth, and whoever left, which would be a lot less than the reset theory allows, has a chance of bringing back the human race. I mean, most likely it'll become like that Road Warrior thing with Mel Gibson, and we'd probably still have cars then. So it could really look like that, which would be cool, but long term wise, it really won't work out. The other one is the real one you have to worry about, is because if it all happens in a slow, steady pace, but it continues to happen, we've got no hope, because eventually Earth will just get so cold, we'll just all die off. And so the whole point I have is that reset theory is, now, combined with that, is by modifying or interacting with one of the factors, social, economic, political, and setting them off at a highest point possible, prematurely before this bad shit happens, because most likely, probability-wise, that's one of the ones going to happen. We can set off the reset theory, set off all the bad stuff before it has time to coalesce into something bigger, and then start over and try again. Like, it's like a backup plan. If we get to the point where we realize that we are not going to make it, and that the big bomb of weather and shit and everything's going to go off, then if we can interact and cause one of them to go off, one of the factors to go off early, without setting off the other factors immediately afterwards, then we have a chance of starting over and getting a new life on this. How? My only two thoughts were political assassination, but that probably wouldn't work. Simply because in order for that to work, it has to be a widespread assassination, like multiple leaders at once. Or nukes. Yeah, just lots of nukes everywhere. I guess I haven't really thought this out. I've thought out the beginning, the intro's pat down good, firm and all that. The middle is basically there, and the ending's kind of an iffy situation, which I guess is kind of good because the only two options I've listed aren't exactly the ones people would go with. So, I don't know. Like I said, this is today's skit because I couldn't think of anything else, but this basically took up most of my sleep last night anyway, so I figured if it's going to kill that much off, I might as well use it for something, you know? And I'm going to put on a video response for the most terrifying video thing, just so maybe I can get some thoughts on that, because, I mean, while it sounds sound, you know, but it sound like his, you know, kind of morbid and dismal. And like I said, if we could get uniform public appeal towards changing shit, we could prevent both. Everyone would probably cross off doomsday list, you know? Big old list, nice to knock something off. But, I don't know. I'm getting pizza. I haven't eaten food all day. This shit is over!